Hello to my Libras. Libras. Alrighty. We coming in for the home stretch. If you're watching this video on Thursday, March 27th, tomorrow is the last day for this cycle, and then we have a new moon and a new moon in Aries and a solar eclipse on Saturday, March 29th. That's right. That's right. What does a new you look like? So Libra, your polarity sign is Aries, and we have a new moon in Aries. So a lot of you all are going to shock people with your independence. You already start being a lot more independent, a lot more balanced out. A lot of your hidden enemies have been exposed, right? And because of your balance, some of you all have discovered that you staying connected to people who, you may have been indecisive about, that could have exposed. You may have been a hidden enemy to yourself, of just like staying connected to energies that were just kind of weighing you down. You were carrying their emotional baggage. So let's get into it, Libras. Talking to you wherever Libras in your birth chart. Let's go. Let's go, Libras. All right. So the moon is in Pisces. Pisces rules 12th house, right? So you may have Pisces in your birth chart, but make sure you know what your 12th house, your sign is in your 12th house. Pisces rules 12th house. So 12th house is all about spirituality, addiction, psychic abilities, healing, solitude, endings, world service, secrets, and emotions. So think about how you feel when you're winding down, like closing out something, like closing out your day, closing out a cycle. Like, what are some of the things that you do? What's your secret? Like, of course, obviously, you don't have to put your comments below, but like, what's your secret to closing out a cycle? Those are things you can journal about. So, what's unique to you in closing out a cycle? What works for you, right? Let's get into it. I think we may need to make some more room here. Let me make some more room in this reading. Let me make a little bit more room. I feel like we're about to run out of some time here. Looks like we're about to run out of time. So let's set an intention. My community wants me to thrive. All right, let's put this here. Looks like we're about to run out of time, so I have to make some more room. All right. All right, so we had to make a little bit more room here. So yeah, my community wants me to thrive, right? So what would be the opposite of thrive, right? So wither. So in your community, you don't want to be in any kind of community that just wants you to wither and just kind of go away. You want to be in around any people, places, and things that really just want you to thrive. You want to be wherever wants you to thrive. Don't see you as a threat. They really, really want to support you in you operating in your north node, operating in your purpose, right? They see you winning is them winning, right? Let's get into it, all right? So yeah, you're leaving behind any distractions. So somebody is embarking on some kind of a new journey, something that's not a bad risk for you. So if somebody even has on yellow and it has an amethyst in their hand, I love this. This is awesome. This is awesome. This is awesome, awesome, awesome. So you're free. Yeah, so here we have the Page of Wands here. Definitely leaving behind any environment where you feel like spiritually, we're not talking about religion, we're talking about your spirit feels free, right? Your spirit feels free. Where you're getting any messages that you just feel like people are being shady towards you in any way, shape, form, or fashion. That's a job. It doesn't matter, right? Where people feel like something is their way or the highway. Yeah, your community wants you to thrive. So if you're getting any kind of messages, it doesn't matter what it is. Yep, you're getting some rest. So you're definitely getting some messages, getting downloads. So here we have the Chariot card. So Source is actually rewarding you for being kind of at a crossroad and making some decisions. Being at a crossroad and making some decisions about some things and just freeing yourself, right? So I feel like you're victorious at that. It looked like there's some energies that separated you and someone, and like you could possibly be back in the saddle again. Something may have come full circle. See this wreath right here? Something may have come full circle for you and someone. But there was never a competition. It could have been you and a sibling, maybe. Yeah, sometimes it happens with siblings. Sometimes like when you're teenagers, people put like distance between you. Like if you have siblings, I don't know. This could be somebody's siblings. This could be somebody's friend. Like sometimes you could move away, you know, and distance between you and somebody. Now you and somebody are back in the saddle again. Whoever it is. Yeah. Right. Somebody could have fallen for the bait. Somebody could have switched up on everybody. So whoever it is, somebody could have fallen for the bait. But again, now there's structure and authority with something. Now things are structured differently. You know, now people are a little bit more authoritative. It's just a different situation going on here. So, yeah. Here we have the Five of Pentacles here. So something is coming right to your door. Something is coming right to your door, right? So there's definitely a turning point here between you and someone. And there's five again, so you got Five of Wands, Five of Pentacles. Here we also have the Five of Swords here. So there's definitely a turning point. There could be a conversation being had between you and possibly someone, right? And closing some things out. Something may be coming full circle here. Or somebody is telling you they were being used as a pawn, you know, to grow someone's abundance and their prosperity. Somebody fell for some kind of bait, separate you and someone. Yeah. But they're not going back. Somebody's not going back to something. So let's see what else we got going on. Yeah, here we have the Ten of Pentacles. Somebody knows their worth. They know their value as far as you're concerned. And I feel like that's going to be the conversation. I kind of feel like this is maybe somebody's sibling. So this is family. It could be. This is family. I'll just put it this way. This is somebody's family. There's a Devil card. Yeah, the devil is in the details, right? Because that's a spirit, right? You know, sometimes you have family members where, you know, how people kind of, you know, try to compare, you know, in families. You know how family is. Some people try to compare. Oh, how this one, y'all know. Anyway, not trying to trigger anybody. We're in eclipse season, so y'all already know. Trying to close out a cycle. So this is what I'm seeing here. So here we have the Eight of Pentacles here. So I feel like somebody's going to be, you know, spending some time in receiving mode, you know, multiple streams of income, maybe spending some time just maybe talking and getting downloads, ideas, and just talking about just valuing time, you know, possibly together, those kind of things. Having high vibrational conversations. That's what I'm seeing here. Just having very high vibrational conversations. I feel like somebody's going to let you know that they have your back. You know, you would let them know that you've been praying for them. They're definitely not going back. Somebody may be telling you that somebody's saying some things about you behind your back. I don't know that you're really interested in hearing any negative. You know, judgment is coming down on someone. You've risen above judgment. You've risen above all of that. It's like somebody's obsessed, you know, with you, like competing with you, all of that negativity. I don't know that you. I feel like with your energy, it's kind of like where you are. You've risen above all of that because that's the Pluto is an outer planet. Generationally, I don't know that you're. That's kind of a waste of your energy. Yeah, that competition, I feel like it's a waste of your energy. But money is coming across your path. Money is coming across your path. Yeah, two energies were paid to lie about you behind your back. So it just depends on what was said. Yeah, two energies were paid to separate you and someone, to put you in a put you in someone in survival mode. So it just depends. Like I said, your community wants you to thrive. That's what matters. You know, that's what matters. So yeah. So I just see you sitting on your throne, just carefully vetting your thoughts, just keeping things high vibrational. Like I said, you want to make sure somebody is not hurt, because I'm seeing here there's blood on this card, so you just want to make sure someone's not hurt. But you are definitely you and someone looks like may have gone through a nightmare that you're waking up from, and certain energies you're never talking to again. Yeah, never talking to certain energies again. This is something is closed out. Yeah, these energies, whoever they are, they really wanted to lower someone's value, like lower you and someone's value just to increase theirs, you know, with just causing a nightmare. They really wanted to devalue you and someone's value just like making someone, just with the comparison. Yep. So, and these are family members, by the way. By creating nightmares. Yep. So, and this was you know, bullying someone, through bullying someone and assassinating your both characters behind your back. So anyway, like I said, you'll hear all about something. Somebody will tell you something. Somebody will bring some information to you. Like I said, it just depends. Like I said, it just depends on what is said to you. I feel like somebody is really just, because I'm seeing this, you rising above the judgment, but it just depends on what's said, because I feel like somebody is so high vibrational. This is you right here. This I see you growing your abundance and your prosperity here. Yeah, something is closed out. Two things are closed out. Here's a Temperance card. It's like somebody really wants to, unfortunately, it's like somebody really wants to, the big lie with all of this is that somebody once was trying to bring out some, like, temper out of you. Like somebody was trying to say you had a really bad temper. Which really, that's what they were, somebody was projecting onto you, is what they had. Something that they did behind your back, behind closed doors. Yeah. Somebody has somebody's a light high priestess energy, and I feel like you something about your dreams, you pick up on something in your dreams. It's a light high priestess. Light high priestess energy, secrets you pick up on. I feel like this is part of somebody's psychic gifts. That you pick up on dreams. Somebody definitely has somebody from your past who's very, somebody has an ex. You were married to whatever, but somebody was married to somebody who's jealous of you. If you were married to somebody, this energy was jealous of you. Big ego. Very tyrannical, just cold-hearted. Problem with power. Somebody I believe you had a child with. Gave the impression that they were saving you from something, but they really needed you to save them from something. But anyway, yeah, something is over. Anyway, Two of Swords. You don't even need to be at a crossroad with something. There's 1, 2, 3. 3 energies you'll never talk to again. Yep, 9 of Cups. A lot of your wishes are being fulfilled. A lot of your wishes are being fulfilled. Something is closed out. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles here. Yeah, something is going to be erased from your legacy altogether. So a lot of your wishes are being fulfilled. And here we have a Page of Cups here. So you'll be deciding what you want to be your legacy. All right. So Source is balancing some things out for you. Yep, Source is balancing some things out for you. But you're definitely a prayer warrior. Definitely a prayer warrior. Everything is here. So miracles in the dark. Life source, a deeper world. Remember who you are. You carry stardust in your bones. Your ancestors' wisdom in your blood, and the whole universe in your soul. So know yourself, and nothing will bring you down. Nothing will bring you down. Yeah, nothing will bring you down. Raise the bar. So when you set higher standards for the people and situations in your life, you create space for new levels of joy and abundance. Rise above the old patterns. And so make room, create space to welcome positive change into your life. Let go of everything that doesn't align with the future you are creating. Life is a gift. All right. 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 Let's see what other cards we have for you. And let's close it out. Let's see here. Let's see. All right. Let's see. So yeah. Yeah, so we have mind power here. We have free from problems and money troubles, sweet success. So somebody's winning. Don't spend everything at once. You're a perfect fit for whatever you're doing right now. So independence. Don't depend on others. Invest wisely. Here we have guardian angel. Wealth. Keep up the great work. And so somebody just has foresight. Have foresight. All right, that is what I have for you. Hopefully this has been helpful. Make sure you are successful with closing out your cycle. And make sure you are getting your rest in this new moon phase. New moon phase. Do not forget to rest and let your body sync with the rhythms of this new moon and this eclipse season. And don't forget to, if you get some pictures of the eclipse. All right, bye.